September 22nd, show number 2.
I'm a stand by my woman man. We fall asleep at night thinking ain't love friend.
I'm Charlie Cook with Coors Country News. We've been talking to one of the greats, Ronnie Milsap, and we'll have more with Ronnie after this for Coors.
I was working in the mountains for the good old Rio Grande, baking in the summer sun, laying track by hand. At the end of one hot day, the cook let out a cry. Our supply of Coors had gone bone dry. Every railroad man laying track up here deserves the fresh taste of Coors, that satisfying Coors beer. Well, the crew all worked like madmen. We laid track to the nearest bar, cleaned them out of Coors, then left on our handcar. Every railroad man laying track up here deserves the fresh taste of Coors, that satisfying Coors beer.
Taste the high country.
Taste the high country. Taste Coors. Brewed with pure Rocky Mountain spring water by the Adolph Coors Company, Golden, Colorado.
But just when I think I'm through loving you, you're back on my mind again.
If those doors are going to open, you're going to have to push them open. In essence, that's what Ronnie Milsap was told many times in his younger years.
I was in school 9.5 months of the year, and I only went home a little bit during the summertime and for a couple of weeks around Christmas. So I grew up kind of in an institution. It was like, kind of like a college campus. You had dormitories, and when you get to a certain age, you'd move up to another dormitory, and we had great instructors, very good teachers, and they were the ones that taught me, if you're going to do anything with your life, it's going to be harder for you. You're going to have to go out and you're going to have to make the doors open. They're not going to open by themselves. And you're going to have to be much, much better than anybody else if you're going to get any recognition at the same thing that you're competing at. It's friendly competition out here in the world, but, but at the same time, it's really true.
I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, he was to find out how true it is, but on the way there was some help.
As a man that I remember when I was 7, I started studying violin. All I knew, I'd heard of fiddle tunes, Charlie, but I'd heard of, Lefty Frizzell and Hank Williams and Tommy Jackson playing the fiddle, but I'd never heard of Mozart, Bach, and Beethoven, and Chopin. This guy was a great teacher, and he taught me music, but he also taught me a lot about life. He was a great philosopher and really good at kind of setting some early standards for myself. He pretty much tried to help me understand that once I got out of school into the real world, that it wasn't going to be that easy.
Yeah, every night you make my daydreams come true.
But music is a matter of the mind, not one of the eyes or ears alone. Ronnie talks candidly about his blindness tomorrow. I'm Charlie Cook, Coors Country News.